It's not just what's in the head, it's what has to be in the heart. And that's what the priesthood is. For an Orthodox Christian in service to the church, your heart has to be taken care of too. And I hope that we can do that.
There's a crying need for priests in the Orthodox Church, and that was the whole purpose of founding the seminary and establishing it.
The primary mission of the seminary that we will provide for future clergy for the Orthodox Church. We also hope to provide instructors for the Orthodox Church. This would be either in a lay capacity or in perhaps one of the technical arts of the Orthodox Church, iconography, music, choir, and so on.
There are many Orthodox communities scattered throughout this country that don't have a parish, don't have a priest. And there are many people who are interested in Orthodoxy and are potential converts who, again, because of a lack of priests, aren't being witnessed to by the Orthodox Church as they should be.
We have room for 12 students. Limiting the student body really is practical. It creates a very intimate atmosphere in the classroom where students are encouraged to interact not only with the professor but also with one another.
While our primary focus is biblical theological studies, specifically the study of the Church Fathers and the dogmatic theology of the Orthodox Church, we also, because we're offering a bachelor's degree, that's one of the programs we're offering, a master's degree study next year.
Instruction is given in English, and we presuppose fluency in the English language.
Not to be boastful in any way, but we have a number of actually 5 of our resident faculty have doctorates. Doctorates and master's degrees in a wide variety of disciplines, so they bring a breadth to the institution which perhaps others don't have.
The program is intense, there's no question about that.
Our bachelor's program takes 3 years. A normal bachelor's program takes 4 years, and that takes a good bit of focus both on the part of the students and on the part of the instructors.
All of the classes are set up in a way that there is discussion. And even during the lectures, the teachers, they welcome questions and they'll pause for discussion. You know, if a point seems confusing to any of the students, they welcome discussion to be able to clarify it.
We don't compete with each other. If anything, we want the other person to do better.
StPhotios Seminary is based on monastic life, and it's dependent on the St. Gregory Palamas Monastery. The whole foundation is a spiritual foundation that's based on monasticism.
Well, we are trying to pursue academic rigor, and we do take it very seriously at StPhotios Seminary. Really, you get a sense of community, of living in an Orthodox atmosphere, and it's really rather than just being an academic exercise, it's really a life-forming experience.
Well, if we've done our job well here at the seminary, this will be a touchstone for the rest of their lives. Whether they just remain laymen, whether they go on to become readers or chanters, or, God willing, if they become deacons and priests, their time at the seminary will have formed them to think in an Orthodox way, to live in an Orthodox way, to internalize the Orthodox ethos, which will be invaluable to them in any challenges they face in life.
What makes StPhotios Orthodox Seminary unique in the modern world? Well, it is a traditionalist Orthodox seminary. Our motto indeed invokes St. Paul, standing fast and holding the traditions which we have been taught. For us, tradition means faithfulness to the fathers of the church, to traditional worship, to traditional teaching. It means traditional morality. It means an outlook on Orthodox life in which theory and practice guide every step, for the believer, for the instructor, for the clergyman, for every Orthodox.
To get away from books, to simply be able to walk in nature, have an appreciation for the beauty that God provides for us, that's actually very restorative.
See, and then you can get lost in this wilderness, the mountains, the Pacific Crest Trail that's nearby.
I think being in nature is very helpful because it really does give one a sense of one's smallness and the magnificence of God's creation. Just being out there in the silence, just watching, listening, I find it very helpful in a spiritual way.
It is our great hope that St. Photios Orthodox Seminary will be the perfect match for a number of souls who feel that calling and desire to sacrifice themselves to help others, to serve God, to serve their fellow man, for the salvation of souls, and for God's glory.